Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
Several years ago, I shared my collection of newspaper headlines that unwittingly conveyed an unintended second meaning, often to hilarious effect. My all-time favorite, Grandmother of 8 makes hole in one. That's the nature of the newspaper business, where doing everything in a hurry is part of the deal. Headline writers accept the risk, and nearly all of us in the profession fall into the trap occasionally. So fertile is the field that I have collected a whole new set of headlines with consequences not recognized at deadline. Students cook and serve grandparents. I sure hope we don't taste like chicken. Starvation can lead to health problems. Well, let that be a lesson, huh? Eat or die. Schoolgirl crushed by tree made everyone feel happy. What could this kid have possibly done to be so universally disliked? Hospitals resort to hiring doctors. Yes, desperate times call for desperate measures. State population to double by 2040. Babies to blame. Hey, can somebody please tell these babies to knock it off? Utah Poison Control Center reminds everyone not to take poison. Well, thank goodness the bright minds in Utah stepped up with a warning we should all heed. One-armed man applauds the kindness of strangers. Hear, hear. Headless body in topless bar. I sure hope the media got to the bottom of that one. Madonna reads her second book. Hey, you stick with it, girl. It gets easier. Diana was still alive hours before she died. Well, weeks, months, and years even. Scientists to kill ducks to see why they're dying. Is it like burning down a village to save it? Funeral homes bring cheer to senior citizens. What, bingo at the mortuary? Would the coverall game be at the cemetery? For sure, this is the one time you don't want to hear your number called. Blind woman reunited with father she hasn't seen in years. Hey, not a dry eye in the place. Woman's search for sister ends after 18 years in supermarket checkout line. And Kroger has a nerve to call it the express lane. City unsure why sewer smells. Note to City Hall, don't worry about it, that's what sewers do. Thursday canceled. Hey, let's get the weekend started early. Here's a new one that was in the Blade just a few weeks ago. Area doctors get okay on pot. Now, I don't know what was ailing them, but I'm sure they feel a whole lot better now. While all of us who work in the minefield of daily deadline journalism run the risk of a misinterpreted headline, it could be worse. Sometimes a mistake doesn't involve a headline at all. Consider the following correction. The jumble puzzle, which appeared on page D1 of Thursday's edition, actually was the puzzle scheduled to appear today. The jumble scheduled to appear Thursday, as well as the answers to Wednesday's puzzle, are on page E1 today. The answers to the puzzle published today appeared Thursday, and the answers to the puzzle published Thursday will appear Sunday. End of quote. Well, that embarrassment was not from the Blade, but as they say, there but for the grace of God.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.